Coach, we'll start with you, just you first, and then Peyton, we'll turn it over to you next.
Oh man, just proud of our team, man. I'm proud of our team. It's been a long time coming, and it's hard as a coaching staff to say we're getting better, we're progressing, and this is how, and show film on it and show stats on it. But wins help a whole lot. So hopefully we'll have some confidence after getting this one under us.
This was about as hard fought of a game as I've seen both teams. I mean, you know, obviously your team, Peyton, left everything out there on the floor. Broncos did too. In that second quarter, you kind of took advantage of some things, got the ball to the basket. Difference in the ball game? I mean, yeah. Exploiting their defense there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think anytime you get paint production, as a defender, it's tough. You know, it's deflating. And so I think the strategy was just put the ball in P's hands. She makes me a very good coach. Have them try to figure out what to do with it. And then her teammates did a great job playing off of her.
Was there anything different scheme-wise from last game versus Western Michigan?
Yeah, we had a whole different roster. You know, I think last game we played without Kelly and Abby, which with their experience, it just helps a ton. So we had to play some really, really unorthodox lineups. We've been doing that all year, but without those two, it was really, really unfamiliar. And so we started small, tried to play some small ball. We hadn't done that all year. I think going into this game, the plan originally was to go inside because I really liked our advantage inside with Kelly. But after watching how they played ball screen action, I just stuck with it, going to P.
Coach, just talk about turnovers. I feel like for about 3.5 parts of the game, the turnovers were great. Obviously, the end had a little issue there. But, I mean, just you really took care of the ball almost the entire game.
Yeah. I mean, I think when we're efficient in the half court, we're tough. You know, I think being able to, again, the facts are the facts, go back to our team and say, hey, when we take care of the ball, we're able to score 70, 80 points. When we don't, we're scoring, you know, low 50s. That's the difference. You know, those are possessions. And so just valuing the basketball in the half court specifically is going to be everything moving forward.
Free throw shooting in this game, both teams outstanding, but you didn't shoot a free throw in the first half at all. Never got to the free throw line, which I found amazing. I'm not going to ask you to comment on that, but you come back and you start getting some calls. You get to the free throw line and you really make the most of it.
Yeah. We were going to keep trying. Like, I know. I think we know who we are. We know who we play. We understand that there's not really a home court advantage. I get all that. I think the biggest thing is this kid is putting her body on the line every game, and at some point she's going to get to the foul line. So just kept trying to hammer it inside, get something at the rim. It's a lot easier to get into a defensive scheme if you're off the foul line. And so I think even more specifically, it got us into a more intense defense.
Peyton, I want to turn it over to you for a little bit here. Your last game, I think you only had 10 points. Tonight, 37. What was the difference?
I think just not settling as much. My coaches told me to get downhill, get to the rim, especially with them switching. I feel like I had a lot of mismatches down the middle third, and I think just relying that I can get to the rim if I'm going to get the calls or not, and not settling so much.
At the end of the third, you had that chase down block. What was going through your head during that, and did you think you'd get there on time?
I mean, I've done it before, so I knew, like, I was capable of doing it, but I was just mad at the point that we just had another turnover. So I think that was going through my mind, just getting back and doing what I could.
I got to ask you about your mentality in this ball game and every game. I mean, it's just incredible to watch you go, but 37 points in this game. And there was that point in the second quarter where it just looked like you said, okay, enough's enough. And I think you scored 6 or 8 straight points and really took over the basketball game at that point. Tell me what's going through your head as you're looking at the game at that point of the game and saying, okay, now's the time.
I mean, I think that's it. Just, you know, we're all trying to win and we're all trying to do what I can. And, I mean, I know what I'm capable of, and I'm just trusting my skill set and trusting that the ball's been in my hands, and trusting my coaches putting the ball in my hands and just doing what I can with my teammates playing off of me. And, you know, I knew we were going out here today with a good chance, had a good game plan. We felt confident coming out of shoot around in practice, and I think that mentality is just going to get a win and just doing whatever I can to do that.
Peyton, I watched you at the end of the game, just your celebration. I think you threw the ball, might still be on the way up. Threw that ball. Just talk, what's that feeling like where things just haven't been great all year and then to finally get the win? How's that feel?
Yeah, I think it's a relief. I mean, 1-13 isn't easy on anybody, but I'm proud of our team and how we've stayed positive. And, we've attacked adversity head on, and we've seen a lot of it this season. And so just kind of, proud of my team for, fighting through the entire time, and just happy that we can finally see success after, all the work we've been putting in all season.
And then for both of you, I think you guys shared a rather long embrace there when the game was over too. Like, what were you saying there?
Man, just keep at it. I think I tell Payne probably 3 times a week, it's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. Like, just stay at it. And everybody says stay the course and trust the process. Everybody says it. But when you're in it, it's really, really hard to do. It's really hard to do. And I think the proudest thing that I am with this team is they can choose to quit. We don't have to be playing, so we can choose to quit, and we just haven't. It's just back to work literally every day. And we've helped each other a lot. We comfort each other a lot. And so I just think it was reiterating some of the things we've been saying.
Yeah, and I think just going off that, like, you just see how real it is. Like, we've been going through the trenches, been seeing adversity the whole time. But, at the end of it, when we see the success finally come, like, it's real out here. Like, that's what it is with the team, through the coaching staff down. Like, we just want that embrace because we've all been going through it together.